What's up, guys? It's your boy Big Guy Bets back at it again with another free picks video. Just coming off of a huge TCU -3 victory in VIP. Sorry I couldn't get that out for free, guys, but with limited slate, have to have that VIP cash. But I do have some free picks for this upcoming, I guess, week, you could say. Stick around, guys. I'm gonna hit the intro and we'll get all started.
What Happy's got in the bag.
Oh, he buttered it up. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Oh.
No good! No good! Yeah! Oh my god! Dude!
What's up, guys? I'm so glad that you guys are all back here with me. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys do not mind, go ahead, hit that pause button, go ahead, smash the like button and that subscribe button so you're notified every single time I post. I might have to change up how my mic is in here now that I've kind of switched up my entire room. For those of you that have been with me for a while, this is a different setup. Like I told you guys before, I just got a new desk. We put it all together for the old B-Day. My girl got me a nice new desk, so super excited about this thing. It looks completely different from the setup before. Honestly, a pretty ghetto setup, but now we're pretty locked and loaded. Very cool monitor still as well. And nope, wrong way. The Genty jersey right here, guys. GOAT, my GOAT, everybody in Boise's GOAT. I got a signed jersey up there. I don't know how I feel about this corner pocket kind of doing it. I wanted to make sure I got the jersey in there. I do like the setup overall, especially with the way my shit's curved, and I'm not talking about my cock. I'm talking about my monitor here, and I'll show you guys here in a second. But might move that little desk right there. I'm just trying to figure out the best new way to set up this new office area that we have for content, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys this new desk because I was really excited to get this thing up and running for you all. Definitely got to work on that fucking posture now. But let me pull this up real fast. I should have it right here. Let me pull this up for you guys. Oh, you mother. Okay, here we go. Let's make it a little bit bigger here. And there's me, GOAT. Okay, so look at this thing, guys. My girl got me this nice little desk. You got my MacBook there. Got this nice wood, and I'm not talking about in my pants. I am talking about on my my desk. So look at nice little keyboard there. Got my little Photoshop open, and then I got, you know, me recording it with my nice little pink sparkly case. I know you guys fucking love that. I love it. And then a little present for you guys, the little middle finger. How about that? But that's the setup, guys. You can see my light there to make me, if you guys haven't noticed, the lighting on this video is significantly better than in videos past. I do have a better setup now that I don't have it just off of one. I am missing two stands. One of the stands not being here, and the other one I did break, so I need to get a new one. But overall, guys, this lighting looks, you know, pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm definitely interested in it. Let me know what you guys think of the new setup. I will be having new cool things, maybe some lights in the background to make this thing a little bit more ambiance. I don't even know if you guys fucking look at me in these videos, but I look at myself. So that's that. But let me kind of make myself a little bit smaller here. Definitely need every inch I can get, but I'm gonna try my best. But let me know. I mean, does it look like there's a lot of space, or do you want me to be a little bit closer like I was in my other videos, or is this kind of casual? You guys let me know in the comments, okay? But like I said at the very beginning, TCU -3 was our VIP play of the day. No sweat winner. I lost myself again. Damn it. Okay, here we go. It was Froggies all day. Like I said in my little write-up here, right here, guys. Today's play of the day is pretty simple. Books need TCU to win and cover. They are giving the public a +3.5 on a silver platter, knowing that regular Joes will take Bill Belichick with plus money. This is a rat line, okay? Anytime I spot a rat line, you have to side with Vegas, guys. I'll die on the hill of siding with the books, and that is why we are as profitable as we are. Let's get horny, Frogs, tonight, and let's get this dub today. If Bill proves me wrong, I tip my cap. I am not tipping my cap. The only person I'm tipping my cap to is myself, because I've been in this industry long enough to understand a rat line when I see one. Everybody and their mother was on the Bill Belichick comeback. As you guys can see, 64% of the money was on North Carolina in this one, as well as more money on that spread. So a little bit closer on the spread, but money line. The books are not going to give plus money like that out very easily, and we were able to side with the books in a primetime game. Beautiful, beautiful spot. Wish I would have put more than just a standard $2,500 or $1,200, but hey, you know what? A win's a win, and we will take a win anytime we get it, guys. That's a beautiful green. Anytime we can see green, we absolutely love it, guys. So real quick, if you guys have not already, you guys do need to go check out my store on winnable.com. Big guy, big bets, big money, guys. Go ahead and check it out. I still have 2 people available left for the Baller for Life. I am still using code BAJENT, Tyson Bagent, the comeback of the century, if you will. That 90-yard definitely gave us a very big boner. But this was a huge one, guys. Baller for Life, 90% off. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, you guys are basically getting all my plays for the rest of your life for about $500, maybe even less. I think I'd have to go check that out. But I do have 8 passes remaining on the NFL college football full season. Now that it's in full swing, guys, I do not have 90% off, but I do have 70% off for those of you that are still trying to get it. I'm just trying to give it discounted to all you guys. At the end of the day, all that matters is that we're all making money together. So go check this out if you guys haven't already. I know that there's multiple people that are out there selling their college football and NFL picks, guys, but I've showed year in, year out that I am extremely profitable. I give out free picks almost daily to be able to give you guys free looks to see what it kind of looks like as a play of the day, and then you guys can kind of VIP and completely see how I can change your life. So I will always say Michigan is kind of what changed my life. I've been gambling for a really long time, and then I put my largest wager ever, which was about $1,000 at the time, on Michigan to win the national championship at 11-1. Won a little bit over like 15 grand. I bet on it a few more times throughout the year. That was a really, really big bet for me. So definitely need to continue to repay back the Wolverines, and that was it. That team allowed me to be able to put the down payment on my home that I currently have today and be able to start streaming, doing this kind of content for you guys. So I also didn't talk about how nice this fucking monitor is. If you guys didn't see it, it looks beautiful. I'm just saying it looks beautiful on this desk. Sorry, that was a little ADHD thing right there. But go ahead and at least, guys, if you can at the very least go to my free pick plan. I love being able to see how many people are riding with me on the daily on the free picks. I know that views are obviously one thing, but if you guys subscribe to at least the free plan, at least I know you guys are tailing with me. So go ahead, check that out, guys. And without further ado, I'm just going to get into the video. I don't even know what I'm titling this video because there is no technical free pick. I kind of wanted to go over what the NFL or the college football slate looked like this entire weekend. Kind of just a few points here and there so that you guys can take them into your bets this next week. So first things first, Boise State versus South Florida. Obviously, you guys can tell, God, I keep on posting the wrong one, but Genty, I'm a huge Boise State fan, guys. Born and raised in Boise, Idaho, and this one hurt, guys. I'm not going to lie. This was a very boring game to watch as a fan. It felt like at some point they were going to honestly blow them out. At one point, I thought that they had that 7-0 lead, and then they had that really big sack that ended up coming back because of an unsportsmanlike penalty. And of course, after the unsportsmanlike penalty, a couple big plays later, touchdown South Florida completely changed the momentum of the game. So Boise State did not look good in the slightest. This Texas-Ohio State game had my sister's wedding on Saturday, so kind of saw bits and pieces of this. I did see that Arch Manning did not look like what I probably thought he would. I probably should have put a little bit less of units down on this one because it probably was a rat line in the way of Texas. So do I think if these two teams meet up on a neutral site that Texas could get the job done? Probably. I think that Arch was a little bit nervous in this one, and I think that Ohio State just did just enough to win the game. Texas they beat themselves, in my opinion. I saw kind of some of those goal line stands that Ohio State had that Texas just couldn't end up punching it in, and I think that those were huge misses by the Longhorns there. So do I think Texas' season's over? No, I don't. But do I think I'm a little bit more impressed by Ohio State's defense than I thought I would? Yeah, I'd walk away from that game thinking that. I do truly believe, especially after this week one, maybe an overreaction, maybe not, but I think that Texas, Ohio State, and probably, I would say Penn State are the three teams that could probably win the national championship, and nobody else to this point, at least from what we saw. LSU, Clemson, honestly, LSU kind of showed out. I still need to watch this entire game to kind of see where this went wrong. Again, I was at the wedding, so I haven't been able to kind of catch up on some of these. But obviously, they went into Death Valley and beat up on Little Death Valley, I guess is the best way to say it. I think that Garrett Nussmeier obviously outdueled, you could say, Cade Klubnik. Cade did lose one of his best wide receivers, if not his best receiver in Antonio Williams early in the game. So that kind of sucked to see because I have a lot of shares of that guy in C2C leagues. But that's the nature of the game. You got to be able to find that next best guy, which is Bryant Westco, and it didn't seem like he had it going. So hopefully he can get back healthy. But Clemson, honestly, kind of a disappointment in that first game. I'm sure they'll bounce back, though. Nothing to really say about Georgia, Oregon. This was a huge one, guys. I still haven't gone and watched this one, but I don't know if it was, a little bit of rust by Ty Simpson, not playing football for like 3 years at this point now, but not a very impressive first outing. I'm not going to lie to you guys. A little under 50%. Passer completion percentage, 254 and 2, not too bad, but I'm really going to have to go back and watch and see what the hell happened here because clearly they put belt to ass and the stats are not really showing that. I guess it's more showing that Castellanos had a pretty good day on the ground. Obviously, I mean, when you're 5'6", that's all you really can do, but honestly, impressive win for Florida State. They definitely showed that they can, stick with the big dogs. So Jordan Tyson was, by the way, best wide receiver in the country, in my opinion. He makes catches that, we haven't seen for a while. 12 catches, 141 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Arizona State looks good again. Did play Northern Arizona. Got to go check that tape, but pretty impressive showing there. Bryce Underwood did kind of what we would see of a freshman. He played pretty well, nothing too outstanding, but definitely got the job done. Obviously, 16 carries, 159 and 3 for Haynes. I mean, what are you going to say? Michigan always can run the ball well, so that's going to be interesting to kind of see how the Wolverines look this year. Nothing to really say about this one, guys, or this one, or even this one. But Oklahoma's got a good one coming up. Honestly, some of these you can kind of skip right over. They're just a bunch of ass games, in my opinion. One thing I want to note in this Tennessee one, guys, this was a free pick it was going to be my free pick. Didn't get the video out soon enough for you guys, so it was just VIP. I did have the over 51.5 in this one. It was a no-brainer, super easy one, but honestly, Aguilar from Tennessee really showed out in this one. Really was impressed by him and the Tennessee offense as a whole. I don't know if that was more of a thing on Syracuse's defense or if it was just Tennessee showing what they can do best. But they honestly look better than without Nico. So super impressive by them this week. Notre Dame versus Miami. This is the main one I wanted to talk about because obviously now that the wedding was over, I was able to watch this one in full. Was impressed with CJ Carr overall, guys. Maybe he made a couple different decisions maybe that I wouldn't have if I was the quarterback and could see over the field. But overall, I was really impressed with how Carson Beck was able to maneuver really good drives for this Miami team. He did have a couple just launch up, off the back foot, kind of fadeaway jumper type touchdown passes, but that's kind of the way he is. He's kind of off script. He does have a pretty good arm, and I think that he can make really good off the back foot throws. But he was able to do that. Georgia, I thought that maybe he got a little bit more flack than he probably should have. He obviously started for one of the best teams in the country and goes to Miami now with a really solid offensive line, played a very good Notre Dame defense, and honestly played pretty well. I thought that maybe he missed a few throws here and there, but overall, given what he has on his team, I think that he's going to be extremely impressive after seeing this, guys. I think that Daniels obviously made the catch of the century. It felt like it probably should have been picked off, but that was an amazing catch. Thought that was an awesome touchdown. And also, I thought that Tony, that guy is outstanding. He's going to be a freshman All-American, no doubt about it. He's going to be fed. Probably going to have 80-plus receptions this year. He was super impressive as a freshman. We're going to be really interested to see how Miami kind of plays out the rest of their season because they were really impressive. Notre Dame, I don't think it's the end of the world, but would have loved to see Jeremiah Love get a couple more carries in that one. So South Carolina versus Virginia Tech. Honestly, nothing too much to say about this one. I thought Lenore Sellers looked pretty solid. I mean, obviously, he's going to be an Anthony Richardson prototype, a guy that doesn't have too many starts under his belt, but an NFL GM is going to make that leap on a guy like him because truthfully, he can make plays that not very many people can. He's extremely athletic. He's got a cannon for an arm, and I think he's really smart too. So it does not help, or it does help his case that he does wear goggles, so it makes him look a little bit smarter, but that's neither here nor there. And we already did talk about that TCU game. So that's kind of a rundown of how this week looks, guys. A quick little, look ahead real fast to what this so what we're kind of looking at for the upcoming week. A couple of matchups that I'm looking forward to. Baylor, SMU. Honestly, haven't even seen what I guess we got SMU -3. I might be interested in that one early. I'm not going to lie. I kind of do like Baylor, to be honest, in this one. I love Sawyer Robinson, man. Robertson. I think that he's going to be able to be one of those quarterbacks that maybe we look back at and be like, damn, we really missed out on him those first 2 years, but he has been slinging the pigskin the last few games and his last 2 years pretty much. So I'm super excited to watch that one for sure. Iowa State, Iowa, obviously, I think that's probably where game day is going to be this upcoming week. I mean, how could you not? That's a pretty good little rivalry they got there. Other than that, what else do we have here? Oklahoma, Oregon, that's going to be a pretty good one. I need to check out on Oklahoma State's quarterback if he ever came back into the game, that freshman, or he needs to come back for that one, obviously, because Oregon, obviously, they put belt to ass, but they did not play anyone of value in that first game. So going to be interesting to see them maybe against a little bit better team. Obviously, Oregon's still going to put belt to ass. I mean, -28.5, it's a pretty hefty line. I'd have to dig a little deeper to be able to see what I think totally in that one. Arizona State, Mississippi State, that looks like a good one. I'm excited to watch that one. Then, obviously, this was the premier one that I was excited about, Michigan versus Oklahoma. This is going to be a good one, guys. John Mateer versus Bryce Underwood. Honestly, wow. Oklahoma -5.5 opening line. Damn. On first gut reaction, guys, I'm not going to lie. Wow. Total 45.5. I'm going to have to watch a little bit more of how Oklahoma looked that first game, to be honest with you guys, but I really do like this Bryce Underwood kid. I really like the Michigan, ground and pound, and I really like their defense overall. Damn, John Mateer is pretty solid, though. You guys are going to have to give me a little second on that one. I'm going to be interested to see kind of how I come out with that one. Because that's going to be a really solid game. So that's kind of a little look ahead, guys. I mean, since I already have you guys here and I'm rambling on a little bit, we might as well just get into a little bit of NFL, and I will show you guys my best league. I'm going to show you guys how I kind of maneuvered through my fantasy draft, because I did see some people that wanted to see that. So honestly, title of the video is Recap, NFL Talk, College Football Talk, and a little bit of fantasy talk. We got everything in this one. Honestly, we'll see what you all end up thinking about this. I know it's not a free pick. I'm sorry, guys, but still, it's good content, I'm really excited for this Dallas versus Philadelphia one. Truthfully, if truth be completely true here, guys, if I'm going to be completely honest, I was going to take Dallas +6.5 in this one if they had Micah Parsons. They do not. I'm a little bit sketched on how I feel about this one. I'm not going to give out my pick quite yet. In this one here, guys, still got to look through and comb through, but honestly, Kansas City is just, until they lose to Los Angeles in a meaningful game, especially in a primetime game, I'm always going to be taking Mahomes in these lineups, guys, in these matchups. I think that LA really is impressive. I think that overall right now I still got to be taking the Chiefs in games like these. Another prime matchup that I'm excited for is easily the Baltimore versus Buffalo game, guys. I don't know whether to think this game is going to be a high-scoring game or if I think this is going to be a defensive-led game. Both quarterbacks barely played. They didn't even play a single snap in the preseason, so there could be a little bit of rust there. All the starters didn't really play. I know that Buffalo's defense played a little bit and Baltimore's did not, so it's going to be an interesting one to see, but overall I probably think or lean towards Baltimore in that first one, even though Buffalo is at home. I'm also really excited to see this Green Bay Packers new team with Micah Parsons against Detroit. That's going to be a really solid one, and obviously the 49ers versus the Seahawks, that's a really solid one as well. So really excited about those ones, guys. Minnesota and Chicago, that'll be a fun one just because I'm interested to see how the new look Bears look and pretty much the new look Vikings. So honestly, guys, it gives you a boner. It really does. This is football season. This is the best time of the year. College baseball is a very close second. I mean, to me, I will always love betting on college baseball a little bit more, but watching football, there is truly nothing better, guys. You got to be really excited about this entire slate. That's pretty much going to be it for kind of the look ahead, guys. I'm going to be having a little bit more deep dive, and I'm going to have my NFL futures predictions on Wednesday's episode. And then I will have all my picks and predictions tomorrow for how I think that some of these games will be. So stay tuned for that stuff, guys. But if you guys are not interested in the fantasy and how I drafted in my best league, I'd leave now. So we're gonna show you guys my fantasy football team that I just got done drafting, guys. Just kind of to show you, this is a 10-team league. You get 3 keepers each year. Okay, so the best way to kind of show it. Previous leagues. I don't know if I can show draft results. Can I show you guys previous leagues? I cannot. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it here on the computer. I know how to do it on my app, but anyway, as you guys can see, I have a really family-friendly name, Jack Meoff. Very, very friendly. It's been that name for about 5 years now. This is a 6 years in running league. I have won the championship 3 times. I have gotten second twice. So this last year was the first year I didn't actually make the championship game. I'm not trying to flex, but my friends are finally maybe starting to figure out the fantasy football ways. I would just say that I tried a lot harder than most of those guys in the previous years, and all my expertise kind of led into me winning as much as I did. But I think all these guys, they take it a lot seriously now. We all really are excited to do this, but I was able to keep Nico Collins in the 10th round because 2 years ago or a couple of years ago, I was able to draft him in the 12th, and that's kind of how we do it. You get to lose 2 rounds of where you drafted him. So Nico Collins was a sleeper of mine a couple of years ago, and now I'm going to basically keep him until I can't anymore because that's how great he is. I drafted Brian Thomas Jr. in the 9th round last year, so I got to keep him in the 8th. And I drafted Bo Nix in the 10th round last year, so I get to keep him in the 9th. So that's kind of how that works, guys. I got the 103, went with Josh Allen at the 103, and then Christian McCaffrey actually came all the way back to me at the 2-7. I couldn't believe it, honestly, but I'm going to take Christian McCaffrey anytime I can. And then I was able to get Jonathan Taylor coming back around. Hampton went right before me. That's who I was initially thinking I was going to pick because I didn't think that JT would be there, but he was. Guys, I mean, I don't know how anyone could go wrong with JT in fantasy football this year. He is an absolute stud. You guys look at the way he finished the season. 39 fantasy points, 28 fantasy points, 25 fantasy points. Granted, the teams that he's playing are absolute ass, but those are teams that he's going to be seeing 2 times a year. So I'm really excited to see kind of what he's going to be like with this Daniel Jones-led offense. Obviously, I kind of talked about Nico Collins and Brian Thomas. And then Kenneth Walker was kind of the next guy that I got. Really impressed by what I saw from the Seahawks running game this year, guys, or in the preseason. So super excited to see what Kenneth Walker can do in that really heavy zone look. And then I also do love my boy Courtland Sutton, guys. I mean, obviously you guys know I'm a Broncos fan, but I mean, you see the way he played last year with Bo Nix once he kind of got it clicking, guys. I mean, even starting from right here, 16, 25, 19, 14, 29, 16, 12, 10, 16, 20. So he didn't have below, I don't even know what the hell happened in this game if he just didn't touch the ball, but the week 7 was the only time he was under 10 points. So since the rest of the season. So there was only a handful of times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times in the whole entire season that he didn't get double-digit points. So really like my pick there. I believe that was in like the 5th or 6th round. So really like that pick there. I did draft Dak Prescott, even though I do have 2 elite quarterbacks. I did this because obviously I love Bo Nix. I love my Broncos, but at the end of the day, fantasy football is about value, and I think that Dak Prescott in the 5th round, I believe, or the 4th round where I got him was super great value. I think that he could be a trade piece in this league if I feel like I'm really confident in my Bo Nix then I'm going to keep it that way. But Dak Prescott, there's going to be opportunities for him to be able to ball out, and I think that him as a healthy starting quarterback is going to be elite. So that's why I drafted him there. I basically drafted the Browns running back room. Do I think that Judkins is going to be playing week 1? No, but at the off chance that he's going to be elite, I will be able to maybe keep him in the next couple of years because I was able to draft him 12th, 13th round. I think that his production will way outweigh that. I was able to get Bill way late in this draft. I'm not sure if Sleeper's just sleeping or what, but I'm really impressed by him, what I saw in preseason. And I think that he's going to be extremely impressive this year. I saw him going as early as the 5th round, and I got him in the 14th or 15th round in this league. So really like that one, guys. I'm not going to lie to you there. And then I have basically my handcuff to Christian McCaffrey because I always like to get handcuffs. I do like Dante Thornton. Do I think that he's going to be a guy that's going to be starting for me ever? No. And I think Christian Kirk's a guy that I would start in a bye week. Obviously, you can never kind of talk about, injuries. This team looks really good. I'm going to go roster bait right after this. But at the end of the day, guys, this is not what it's going to look like at the end of the year. You really got to be, strong on your waivers. The one big piece that I believe I'm missing on this, guys, I'm starting Brandon Strange at tight end, guys. It's not something I'm super excited about. It got to the point, he was my last pick in the entire draft, around 17 or 18. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I kind of just got to a point where I just kept losing value. Guys were drafting their 2nd and 3rd tight end, and I'm not a big proponent, especially in this league. It's not a tight end premium league, so I'm not over here, really wanting a premium tight end. Should I maybe have gotten Kittle instead of Dak Prescott in the 1 round? I did, maybe, but I didn't want to be starting 2 49ers guys. Am I upset that I'm starting Strange? Probably. I will be picking up a guy like Hunter Henry probably off of waivers, but overall the tight end position has never seen good days, I guess, in this league. I've never noticed, me winning or losing a league this league specifically based off a tight end. That's why I push it out so much. I've really noticed elite quarterback play wins you in this league, and then obviously your wide receivers getting you a lot of catches. So PPR is king. But that is Jack Meoff's team. I will be able to show you guys more of my teams later on. I just kind of wanted to show you guys that. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you guys have any fantasy questions, please let me know. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thanks for listening. If you stayed through to the entire video, I hope you guys like my new setup. Let me know if this is your guys' first time. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Best of luck in your MLB bets tomorrow. I don't think that's going to be me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.